Hey gamers, this is Maniac with Game Access, and this is the Bulletstorm Epic Edition Xbox 360 version. You can only get the Epic Edition for the Xbox 360, although there are limited editions available for the PlayStation 3 and I believe the PC as well. The difference between the limited edition and the Epic Edition, as far as I'm concerned, is that the Epic Edition has everything that the limited edition has, except it doesn't have one thing. Right here. This is what makes it the Epic Edition. The Gears of War 3 beta. That's only on the Xbox 360 version, and that's because, well, Gears of War 3 is going to be an Xbox 360 exclusive. There's no reason to have a beta on platforms it's not going to be on. So this was made by People Can Fly, Epic Games, and published by EA. Epic, you know, are the guys who were working on Gears of War 3 and made the other Gears of War games. They're also the guys who invented the Unreal Engine, Unreal 2, Unreal 3, and pretty much all the Unreal Tournament games that we all loved in PC as children. I certainly did. So let's take a look at this, shall we? This is the back, and you can see exactly what's in there. Epic Edition includes additional content and multiplayer experience point bonus, plus receive guaranteed early access to the Gears of War 3 beta. I have already mentioned that the Gears of War 3 beta is going to be released at least to the Bulletstorm people on, I believe, the 18th of April. That's next month. Today is currently the 12th of March. You will not, if you do not have a copy of this game, you'll have to wait a week. I believe that would mean a release on April 25th, if I remember correctly. That is when it will be released to all Xbox Live members that have gold accounts. And yes, by the way, that is gold exclusive because it requires multiplayer. It's a multiplayer beta. You will need to have a gold subscription. And it is Xbox 360 only. So there is a lot of content. Most of this is basically just DLC. That's pretty much it. This costs the exact same price of which a regular copy of Bulletstorm is going to cost when they remove the Epic Edition from the list. And by the way, Epic Edition, haha, yeah, Epic Games, I get it. In case you're curious why they call it that, that's why. So let's get this thing open, shall we? Okay, my first experience with Bulletstorm, I think, was probably around the time of last year's E3, or this past E3. If I can get this thing open. The cool thing about Bulletstorm was that they had pretty much unapologetically made this kind of a first-person shooter that harkened back to the original, just unapologetic, balls to the wall, guns, explosions, more guns. Story is more secondary to just the action and the gameplay. And they were being about as vulgar and as unapologetic as they possibly could, just like the earlier games like Doom were, and the original Unreal, of course. So I kind of thought that was a bit interesting. Also, I thought the score system, which they initially showed off, was also interesting. So that got my interest peaked on this. I think what really made it so that I wanted to get this game was probably, of course, and I think that's how a lot of people feel, the early access to the Gears of War 3 beta was kind of like the icing on the cake. It's like these things are tough to get off. So as soon as I can get this off. I think Cliffy B was like the first person, if I remember correctly, to really demo this game when he did it at E3. And by the way, for those of you who are interested in just at least taking a sample of the game, there is currently a demo available on the Xbox 360 and on the PS3, where you can demo out one of the cool moves on the system, which is kind of like you're told to go through a system and score the highest point possible, and you're compared to, and your scores are compared to all your people on your friends list and other people on Xbox Live. There, I finally got it. Now let's hope I didn't tear the game open on that. No, I got it. Yay, I finally got it. Does not want to come off now. Come on, there you go. Yay, it's open, yay. Now I gotta take this stupid label off. These side labels. You know what though, I'm not too bad about these side labels and being in there because with the side labels, I at least know that the thing's not been already opened by Electronic Boutique or something like that, or GameStop. Alright. Okay, let's open her up, shall we? Pretty much, yep. Here's your Xbox 360 disc, which is pretty much the standard Bulletstorm disc. There's nothing special about it as far as I can tell. Advertising for Dead Space 2. I already have that game. This is pretty much moot. That's also made by EA. Oh, look at that. And Dragon's Age 2, which is out right now, actually, if you want to get a copy of it. Bulletstorm manual. And these are the codes, which I'm trying to let you not see. These right here are pretty much all the codes along with the online pass. Now, I honestly think that they're going a bit overboard with this online pass stuff. And let me tell you why. When you've got a service that costs $60 a year already, paying $10 a month on top of that, paying $10 on top of that just to play a game online is pretty much fucking highway robbery. I know that they do give them out free with games, but that's still, yeah. I mean, I'm against GameStop's draconian policy as much as anybody else, but that's just messed up. So basically, what they're doing nowadays is they're tying in, or at least EA has been doing this, they're tying in all the DLC that comes with the game to the online pass, which you'll see here. Okay, let's see if I can just get this right. There we go. Activate your online pass. This code will allow you to have, I'm sorry, the glare is just bad here, but you'll have extra 25,000 multiplayer point experience start, new skins, and according to this, it also says that you'll have additional Echoes modes, maps, and an additional Leech color. So basically, what makes this the Epic Edition is literally this piece of paper, which I will just pick up and show you. This piece of paper that I'm holding in my hands is literally what makes this the Epic Edition. So, obviously, I'm usually against this when it comes to regular just DLC and stuff like that. But for the most part, since they basically charge the exact same price for this as they will the regular edition when that finally does hit shelves, I really can't complain. I paid $60, but honestly, I did pay $60 for this game. I hope it's good. The demo had no single player. I've been told the single player campaign looks like is probably going to be a lot of fun, and I am looking forward to that because it is Epic, and Epic usually it does deliver on a single player campaign, and as can People Can Fly. So we're going to check this game out. But anyways, thanks for checking out the Bulletstorm. Thanks for checking out the Bulletstorm game with me, and hope to see you online. This is Maniac with Game Access. Over and out.